Hello everyone, I'm Not One Spartan 3, and today I'm going to be talking about the Halo Infinite Flight preview that came out last weekend. Of course, what I will be talking about will be coming from my perspective and my perspective only. So if there's any opinions that you have that are different to mine, do share them in the comments below. And with that out of the way, let's begin. We'll start with the preview's gameplay. The gameplay was amazing. The gameplay felt great, nothing felt out of place, it all felt like every mechanic fitted together. The movement is great, it has a nice blend to both the old and new Halo games, with sprint, slide and clamber returning from Halo 5, while having the combat feel like the old school Halo games, where you had to rely on how well you can react to incoming attacks by yourself, and without the aid of thrusters or armor lock. The weapons are all perfect in their own special way. No weapon felt like they didn't belong in any scenario, they all served their purpose quite well. However, if anyone says that certain weapons don't feel like they fit their roles, then I have one thing to say to that. Get good scrub. But in all seriousness, if you feel like a weapon doesn't fit its role, then you need to practice with that weapon in order to get the best use out of it. But once you master the weapon, it feels great. Like, it really does. And the equipment felt great to use, especially the grapple shot. All of them felt like they gave you a unique ability that would give you the advantage against the enemy while not being overpowered and unbalanced. Although the drop shield could use a buff to make it a little bit more durable, but everything served their role in the game and felt like perfection. However, there is one thing I should point out for some of you. It's regarding about the sprint and how often the camera likes to shake a bit. I felt like my eyes were going all over the place. It was weird. Like, it's probably something I'm gonna have to get used to over time. But if 343 could add in like a setting where the shake could be removed altogether, or at least reduced greatly, like, that would be great. But other than that one small problem, everything else is fine. The bots themselves are fun to fight against. They can really put up a fight against a player, and can use whatever weapons and equipment there is on the map, the same as us, so we know that they play by the same rules as we do when it comes to combat. There are different difficulties of bots, which include Recruit, Marine, ODST, and Spartan. Marine, ODST, and Spartan were the available difficulties that were given to us in the technical preview, and each one gave enough challenge to keep you on your toes when fighting them, which I quite liked. However, there are some things I want to address about the bots. The first thing is that when they spawn, they all move as one big group, and if you're just one man against an entire enemy team, then you know you won't stand a chance, because it's pretty much the equivalent of being shot with an A10 Warthog for 1 second. Which is devastating. The way I would probably, avoid this problem, I'm probably not going to say, hey, have this at all times, I don't know how this works. But try and convince some scripting to allow probably 1 or 2 bots to go off and do their own thing. Probably have them flank you. Give them some tactic. That'd be great. Because it is also a bit predictable at spawn, which is a bit eh. Oh, and there's also, I think from when I fucking started, I don't know if this was just me, but they like to use grenades a lot, so that's something to keep an eye on. The tech preview also showed us the Academy's weapon drills, which allowed you to test out a variety of weapons that were given to us. And the weapons included were the MA-40 Assault Rifle, the BR-75 Battle Rifle, the MK-50 Sidekick Pistol, the CQS-48 Bulldog Shotgun, the VK-78 Commando, S7 Sniper, M41 Spanker Rocket Launcher, Plasma Pistol, Pulse Carbine, Ravager, Skewer, Needler, and Heatwave. And I would count the Gravity Hammer, but that ain't in the Academy, it's on one of the maps. But oh well. The weapon drills have score rankings which allow you to see how good you are with which weapons, and which weapons you need to improve on. It's a great way to practice your skills, and I would recommend anyone to use the weapon drill to help you out. It's a good experience and it's worth giving it a go. Spartan customization is something important in Halo that makes the Spartan you play as unique to you, and you feel like nobody should take that away from you. and Halo Infinite's customization does exactly that. For the amount of depth that Free for Free has done to customization is amazing. The pieces you can customize are the helmets with attachments, the visor, the chest, the shoulders, wrist, hand plates, waists, and knees. And also the armor core, depending on which mark variant or special variant of armor you want to go for. All of that looks good in my books, just like Halo Reach's customization, but with some extra features. And to top it all off, you can also select how many cybernetic limbs your Spartan can have, that range from the arms to legs. Hell, you can even make your Spartan look like a vegetable. Just be ready to be turned into mashed potatoes when you get smacked by a gravity hammer. However, the customization may look great, but there's one part of the customization I do not like, and that's the armor coating system. I really don't like them. They feel like they take away the charm of customization, and instead make it look like Destiny 1 with their shader system. But the question is, could there be a way to counter this? And I feel like I have one that benefits both Free for Free and us, those who dislike the armor coating. Have both primary and secondary color options, as well as armor coatings. You can basically just choose one or the other. So you can either have the primary and secondary colors as is, simple as that, nothing fancy, or you can go fancier with the armor coatings. I want to see if I can try and find a way, like a good middle ground, so that everyone can have everything that they want. And of course, Free for Free could still be monetizing these armor coatings along with their weapon skins, vehicle skins, and so on. But hey, a man can dream. The maps themselves are fun to play around. They all have plenty of areas for various combat engagements, whether that be long-range shootouts, close quarters engagements, or a mix of both. It all depends on how you use the battlefield to your advantage. The maps in the preview are Live Fire, Recharge, and Bazaar. Each one felt fun and didn't feel like I was restrained by anything. I could do anything with the tools given to me, and that's always a good thing. Overall, I love the maps. Personal AI is new to Halo Infinite. They are basically a voice in your head that tells you about certain weapon drops, what you just picked up, and likes to comment on how well you fight during battle. For some, they would probably find this annoying, but I don't mind it. I quite like the personal AI, because there could be some funny lines that come out of them when either you kill someone or use an equipment. Like, it's really funny. I really like it. The options for AI are Lumu, Butler, Kirk, and Frat. They all interact differently and have their moments, which makes them a nice addition to the game. Probably not everyone's unique thing of interest, but it's there nonetheless. And then there's the soundtrack that was in the preview. And let me just say, my god, it was fantastic to listen to. The instant I opened the game, and as I was introduced to the main menu theme, I felt like I was in heaven. And every time I listen to it, I always think it sounds like something Martin O'Donnell made. It's that beautiful. But whoever made the soundtrack, they did a great job, and I cannot wait to hear the rest of what Halo Infinite's soundtrack has to offer. There was a PvP test as well, but it was limited time and I wasn't able to play it because it launched at 3 AM in the UK for me, and lasted for up to 2 hours. So that was annoying, but hopefully the next flights that show up will have more PvP based games, and I can actually play those. And that's about everything I want to talk about after playing the Halo Infinite preview over the weekend. I have a good feeling that Halo Infinite will be a successful game when it launches. All I gotta hope for is that it doesn't fail. Please do not fail, Free for Free. Do not fail! We are this close to greatness! Well, that's all for today, guys. So if you liked the video, do like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down below your thoughts, and in case if I missed anything out in the preview that I forgot to talk about, and share this video out to help the channel grow. Also follow me on Twitter for updates on what I do, and on Twitch for any live streams I do in the future. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.